Tonight, there are a lot of questions about what comes next for Venezuela after the capture of the country's president. As CBS's Erica Brown reports, all members of Congress are expected to be briefed on the situation tomorrow.
A day after ousted Venezuelan leader Nicolás Maduro appeared in a New York courtroom to face drug trafficking charges, President Trump praised the U.S. raid that captured him.
We have the most powerful, most lethal, most sophisticated, and most fearsome. It's a fearsome military on planet Earth.
But Venezuela's future remains unclear, with President Trump saying his administration will, quote, run the country, while Delcy Rodriguez, who had been Maduro's vice president, serves as interim leader.
The administration has no plan for what comes next in Venezuela.
For those who are saying that we're going to run and occupy Venezuela, we're not. What is the goal? Fix up the place. Create conditions for a free, fair election.
The administration briefed a select group of congressional leaders on the situation Monday, and all members of the House and Senate are invited for briefings Wednesday, but it comes as some lawmakers push a resolution to require congressional approval before further military action in Venezuela.
I think it's one of the most important things that we do debate in Congress, and that is, when do we initiate war? Who has the power to initiate war?
In the wake of the Venezuela raid, the White House renewed its push to control Greenland.
Greenland should be part of the United States. The president has been very clear about that. That is the formal position of the U.S. government.
Greenland has its own government, but is a Danish territory. Denmark's prime minister said Trump's threats should be taken seriously, adding that an attack on one NATO country by a member nation would mean the end of the alliance. Erica Brown, CBS News, Capitol Hill.